something about a rich dad, how to talk to people, and how not to give. So without further ado, let's roll this intro.
I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Push it.
What is up, guys? It is your boy Triple J, and today I will be taking you guys through 3 books that I think everyone should read in this time. Whether you are an entrepreneur, whether you are a lawyer, whether you're a teacher, I think everyone can take some notes out of these books and implement them into your life. So without further ado, let's get to the 3 books. I will also be touching on some things that I have been doing in this time, things that has helped me stay fit physically, mentally, and emotionally. The first book that we will be discussing is a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now this is a gold mine of information. If you were like me, I didn't like school much. I understood the process of studying, but I didn't like school. I always had this, I didn't want to go to school, but we were forced to, because everyone tells us to go to school, because that's what we must do. I still believe that it is an important facet in my life, in anyone's life really. There is a bunch of other things that school did teach me about life, about teamwork, about commitment, about people skills. So Rich Dad Poor Dad is really your gold mine towards entrepreneurship, starting up a business. I would recommend anyone who is interested in these areas to read Rich Dad Poor Dad, because if you do not understand the difference between an asset and a liability, please start with this book. It will broaden your horizons. It will make you see things through the lens of a business perspective like you've never seen them before. So another thing that this book really opened my eyes on is understanding the fact, because I agree with this. I thought my house was an asset, and understanding the fact that it is actually taking money out of your bank account, and it is not really putting money into your bank account when you do own a house. Now, this is up for argument's sake. I do understand real estate to a point. I do understand real estate investing to a point, but I am not a specialist. What I will say is though, this book will really help you see the other side of things. A lot of people are one-track minded, and I really need you guys to look into this book. A big thing that this book also taught me is that my house is not an asset. Before this book, I saw my house as being an asset. And it really opened my eyes to look, it really opened my eyes to not just look at it from one perspective. See, I didn't know this. I thought my house, was the biggest asset I have. And after I read this book, it really was the starting point, and really the tipping point into understanding the difference between a liability and an asset for myself. Because like I said, in school I wasn't great at math. I had math literacy. I didn't have pure math. I didn't enjoy, the only thing that I really enjoyed was business, the subject business. I had to think about this a lot, and that is why I decided to make this video and to also help you guys with this, because that was my the only real subject that I enjoyed was business. So now, you see, in school, they don't teach us about money. They don't teach us how to make money. They don't teach us zero about money. See, the closest I probably got to understanding money was when I ventured into starting up my own apparel brand. Now, this apparel brand is not active anymore, but this was my first entrepreneurial venture. This was around, say, grade 11, I think. Yeah, it was around grade 11. And that was really my first entrepreneurial venture, and trying to understand the whole process of business with sales and marketing. Although my favorite subject was business, the schooling system does not teach us a dime about money. All the schooling system does is it teaches you how to study. It makes you a very good student. It prepares you to work for someone else, to follow orders, stick to the rules. Moving on to the next book by Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This book is a book about, let's say, society. How you interact, how you mingle with people, how you talk to people. This book is really all about the skills that you need to have, whether it be in business or in any relationship, is how to speak to someone, to understand it not only from your standpoint, but to put yourself in the other person's shoes, to see it from their perspective. This has also really opened my eyes not to be one-track minded and to think only one way about a certain thing. Always listen to the other person, know what you believe in, but listen to the other person and build on the relationship from there. Always consider the other person and their situation and their standpoint from where they are coming from. This is the biggest thing that I could take out of this book. There's a lot of things that got touched on regarding relationships and how you need to speak to people in order for you to maintain a good, healthy relationship. But you need to always listen to the other person. Be a good listener. A lot of people just talk and they never listen. Moving on to the last book. The subtitle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson is solely because this is a book about life. This book will take you, if you're a very sensitive person, I still think you need to read this book. It will help you understand that the opinions of others really do not matter. How you see things and how you do your things and how you have your process is really all that matters at the end of the day. So this book will broaden your horizons in many different facets of life and how you think about things, and also how you value yourself as a person. You need to learn to love yourself first before you can love anyone else. Now that we have the books out of the way, some things that I have been doing in this time, besides reading, besides broadening my horizons, is focus on my physicality through keeping a routine with my training. I know there is no gym. I know this is very sad, but we need to make the best out of this situation. There is no gym, so we gotta do, we gotta make do with what we got. So I have been working on a little home workout program, and I've also created a free group. If you guys are keen to join this free group, just leave me a comment in the comment section below and say free group if you are keen to join, and I will contact you and we will take it from there. So this is something that I set up for you guys to join and for free, because I just want to do my part in some way in helping in this current time, in this current situation that we face ourselves in right now. So my number one would be is to keep yourself physically active, because this will also help you to stay mentally in check with yourselves. Because if you're faced with these four walls every single day, you will go crazy if you just sit inside of your house the whole day. And yeah, with that being said, I really do hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please leave a like, please leave a comment in the comment section below if you guys did enjoy this video. And if there is a topic that you guys would want me to touch up on, whether it be trading related, fitness related, I'm your boy. So just hit me up and we'll do the things. So until next time guys, peace.
We'll be right back.